The show would go on at 8:30 p.m., but he would start watching the television at 6:30 p.m. because he didn't want to miss anything. And then when the show was canceled, he was so upset that he went into a coma. And I went to go visit him in the hospital, and I walked in the hospital room, and he could feel my presence. And I walked in the room, and he woke up out of his coma, and he said, "What happened to your TV show?" And that was the last time that we talked. But he was somebody who was inspiring to me because he was so disfigured, but he was still such a womanizer, which is where I get it from. And, his coffin at his funeral was filled with notes and flowers, and I'm sure there was fucking panties in there. Women were throwing themselves into his open grave. It was a lot like when Biggie died. And that's rare when Koreans are really emotional like that. That doesn't happen very often, because Koreans are not emotional people. The only times Koreans get emotional is when someone dies or shoplifts. But when I was working on All-American Girl, I fell in love for the first time with one of the writers. I really love this guy, and he did not like me back at all. And it was so heartbreaking. But I never stopped loving him, and I never thought to look for him because I was sure that he was married and had kids and was super successful and was living in a fucking lighthouse somewhere. Like, I was sure that he was so happy in his life without me. But when I turned 40, I thought, you know, I should see how he's doing because I still love him, and I should see how he is. So I looked him up online, and his name came up on Wikipedia. His name, American screenwriter, producer, worked on All-American Girl with Margaret Cho, and in 2007 was convicted of the murder of his wife. He bludgeoned her to death and then stuffed her body in the attic of their house for a month until she had partially mummified. So it's really good that we didn't hook up. Also, it shows me that I'm not a good judge of character. But I want to go visit him in prison now. You know, like, motherfucker, you should have picked me because I could fight! But I was very upset, and I didn't know what to do, so I wrote a song. Ray, go ahead and play it. Play it, Ray. Go ahead and play it. Play this. Well, I'm sorry I set your house on fire. I am a victim of my own desire, and I'm sorry I sent you that suicide letter. I was gonna die, but then I felt better, and I'm sorry I shot you in the face. I got this feeling I was way off base, and I'm sorry I only wanted you to remain. I sincerely apologize. My action was unwise. I'm not realized that it killed me when you died. I'm sorry I hit you with that brick. At least your death was fairly quick, and I thought you'd take it on the chin. But it looks like rigor mortis is setting in, and I hope you weren't in too much pain. I guess I'm criminally insane. I sincerely apologize. My actions were unwise. And Molly, that's said it killed me when you died. Well, I shouldn't have hit you in the attic. I guess I got a flair for the dramatic. And I know your family is so bereaved, but I just couldn't let you leave. And yes, I made a big mistake, but my love for you was not fake. And I just had all I could take, so I drowned you in the lake. And now they're calling for an autopsy. I just wanted you to notice me. You just wouldn't love me, and this I can't forgive. My pride was stronger than your will to live.